Oh, there we go.
There we go. Now we see you.
Yeah.
Here,
You gotta
let's
kinda
do.
angle it in there. There you go. That works out better.
There we go. Keith, you're still cut off.
Not really.
I mean, if you come towards me.
I mean, I think I'm fine. I can see everything right there, so I think we're good.
I'm gonna share.
We start sharing it. How do you share this on every?
I'm sharing it from the event page if you want the link. There we go. I just got the notification that we're live on Twitch. I'll send you the link. Okay. Let me get the link.
I got the link. I would say.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess we can start. Good a few minutes, and then we'll start.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
So if you guys look up here, this will show who's not necessarily who's watching, but how many people are watching and from where.
From where? My house.
Well, I mean like Twitch or YouTube. Awesome. I'm streaming on Horror House on Twitch. So that should be cool.
Which Horror House?
Horror House is like a whole. Okay, you know how on Reddit there's like different categories, and then there's like it's called a subreddit.
Mm-hmm.
So horror. Wow, that sounds weird. Horror is a like category in Twitch, and then the Horror House is like a subcategory. So it's like only a specific amount of people who are specifically targeted to like the scary stories, the encounters, the events, stuff like that.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we can start.
You got somebody on.
There was one.
Somebody on YouTube. Awesome. Okay.
YouTube, yeah. All right.
Hello, YouTube people.
Hello, everybody. All right. Well, huh?
Get in here.
Well, I think I'm fine. All right, guys. Everybody who's tuning in, this is our first podcast we're doing. We are here with James.
Hello.
James and Jimmy.
Yeah,
James. All right.
Call me Jimmy.
Jimmy. All right. I can call him Jimmy. I don't know if y'all can call him Jimmy, but Jimmy, James. Was it son? Jimmy, Jimbo, Jimmy Neutron.
All of the above.
All the above. Yeah. And then we have Mackenzie here. Well, Mackenzie knows more about this, but this is all for everyone who are just interested in the paranormal stuff. What we are doing is just looking around the internet, and we find all these videos that we think it's creepy. We think, might need answerings, or how would you say, one of those
the unexplained paranormal, the unexplained urban legends.
You're good.
The unexplained Keith leaving.
It's all just unexplained.
Yeah.
And we're hoping to make some comments on it, and maybe not necessarily explain it, but maybe be able to shed some light onto this stuff, or just talk about it,
or even debunk it.
Mm-hmm.
Debunking, cool. It is. So what this podcast is, like I said, is that's what we're talking about. Our biggest thing, what we want to do is we want to start going into the how do you say, ghost hunting. You know what I mean? Checking out places, using dowsing rods. Dowsing rods. There you go. What else do you use?
Spirit boxes,
Estes method. We're gonna get into all that stuff. But right now we're just focusing on videos first, and then we're gonna start getting into it. So if you guys have anything or you want to get involved, go ahead, and I believe you can just type it in. We're doing Restream right now, so it's on YouTube and on Twitch. So whichever server you are on, just go ahead and type, and we'll be able to see. I'll have it on my phone. If you guys want to follow me or ask questions through mine, my Instagram is KeithVG21. If you want to follow James,
we put that in the links later on.
Yeah, we'll throw it in the links later on.
James,
Triple C Collect, and then
Kenzie Horror FX, Kenzie Horror on most. So yeah.
All right. Well, I say we get started.
Yes.
So we've been looking through the internet and we found some really, really cool things, more creepy things, I guess you can say, that we're trying to figure out. And we decided to put it into our top 10 type of list. And we want to see what you guys think. Now, throughout all this time, if you have a video that you want to turn in, go ahead and you can email to us. The link will be in the description. If you're a ghost hunter, paranormal stuff, or you have something creepy that you found that you think, you know,
You have a
maybe
story you want to tell, just go ahead and send it
exactly
to one of
send it
us.
through. Yeah, send it to the email. And if you like to, you guys will be awesome. We have our donations. You can donate to the Cash App. That will help us um, get be able to save up and get equipment. Help us get equipment and to travel to check out these haunted places we want to see. I know you guys want to see that.
Places,
Spooky
man.
places. I mean, we're starting a little bit earlier before Halloween, but it's all right to start a little bit earlier.
Gotta get a jump on it.
Yeah, right. Start it first before everyone else does it. So, all right, guys, cool. I say we get going. So,
Do you guys want to watch a video first, or you want to hear about something first?
yeah. So, I think we should throw them in with a video.
Let's throw it in with a video.
Let's do a video. Okay. All right.
So the first videos I'm going to start you guys off with, they're not necessarily anything big. They're not necessarily anything real creepy right off the bat, but they are stuff that I found on TikTok, and it's something that I was like, okay, I want to see what you guys think about this.
All right.
So let's
see it.
Share that. Well, let's do that. Okay. So this is about as big as I can make it. Okay, well.
All right. So this video, where is it from?
So this video is from Jake Paranormal on TikTok. He doesn't really have any kind of context around it. It's just, did a spirit pull his shirt? I will say what I think afterwards. I don't want to influence you guys. I'll play it again just because it is real short.
Yeah.
I would play one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And again, just one more time.
All right.
Oh, man. I love it.
There you go. You see, boop.
So let me say,
What you got up there?
I think
do
that's
you want to go first?
No, you can go.
I think it's just gonna
first.
loop, so I'll just let that keep
go
playing.
first.
Yeah, let's keep it going. Let's keep that going on a loop so that we can. Personally, I think fishing line.
You think
Fake.
a fishing line?
Fake fishing line.
Fake fishing line. Okay, as a director, I've been doing filming for a while, and I haven't done horror films, but I don't know if that's a fishing line. I'm watching it right now, and I can't tell because it's such a hard pull. It's like it's really pulling. And when I watch a lot of ghost hunting videos and stuff like that, I know spirits don't get that. Like, I know they can do scratches and stuff like that, but I don't think it can actually pull like that. I don't know. I never experienced it and I don't want to. So I'm gonna go 50-50 on this video. It could be legit, it could be not. I don't know, but it's still creepy. I want to know what he's in. It looks like he's in like a
So I just saw from one of the comments, Hilario commented on here, big fucking fly caught in the shirt.
That's pretty great. That's pretty great.
I mean, look at it. Let's see.
He's in the foundation of like a building.
It looks like he's
kinda.
He's
in like a tomb. So it's basically just like something that a casket is going to go in eventually, but it's built like a mausoleum type idea.
I don't know. I don't know because someone could be on top of that The camera's only showing him close up. You don't know. I don't know. But he does look scared. I'm like, I don't know. He's either
acting. Come on, man.
Well, see, when I first saw this, I thought, "Holy shit, what's going on?" And then I watched it a few times, and I'm just like, "Okay, genuine reaction, maybe, but it just doesn't. It doesn't look feasible."
Okay.
I think it's something.
It's this part right here.
Yeah.
That last pull that kind of catches you.
It's the pull in the shape of like a circle
Yeah,
almost that you see in
it's
his
like-
shirt. So like that's what leads me to believe that it right there. You get a nice little curve in it, so that's what leads me to believe it's like that fish wire kind
Yeah.
of thing. That there's something underneath there that's being pulled,
Mhm.
and again,
even if
he's
it is
just acting.
even if it is a fish hook or something, like it could be like
Fair.
something
It could be
that
actually
a friend
something.
is like pulling a
Oh
prank
yeah,
on.
that part. Yeah, I'm gonna go 50-50 on that one. I mean, what are you saying? 50-50? Or you're saying it's
I'm calling fake, but I love it. Like I don't want to throw any hate or shade on this. I just don't think it's like a real
you don't
spirit
think-
or ghost
because that's
Totally.
like really
being pulled
like
on.
pulling it.
But I think that this is a great video. Like it's awesome and it's believable and it makes for great like conversation. So like, well done. Like
Yes,
I've got to
okay.
say that I think it's fake, but but it's good. It's a good fake.
Okay.
Our audience says it looks staged, which goes along with what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a fake. I love the reaction though.
Okay.
It's good though.
Yeah.
Like I hate to say it, but I'm like I kind of giggle every time I watch it. I'm like, hee hee, it's awesome.
I think if this was like, let's stay along the lines, assuming it's fake. It's most likely a friend playing a wow, I can't talk. Practical joke,
Yeah.
and that's why like the reaction looks genuine. Keith, your thoughts?
Like I said, I think I'm 50-50. I'm 50-50 on it. But the part that really got me is like I get if they do this, but it's like a full on pull. And it even looked like he was able to pick up a little bit. Like watch. Right there. You see how he actually picks up with it too? I don't know. I can't tell. But it could be a hook in
Yeah,
there.
it kind of looks like he like rocks a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So I don't know. If it just pulled like and then just stopped, then yeah. But that looks like a full on pull. So all right.
So I'm gonna switch it over to the next video.
Cool.
Like I said, guys, all right. This looks like one of those where they all dance with the lights
Oh my
and
gosh.
stuff like that.
So this is from the same YouTuber, Jake's Paranormal. His tag is on there. He was playing with I don't remember what this is called, but basically it detects any kind of movement or any kind of like off heat signature, and it creates a picture, a stick figure body basically, but it's supposed to see like if whatever it is moves, if it moves in a weird way, if it moves in a human way, stuff like that. You can obviously see him on the left hand side standing there.
Okay.
There's nothing on the right hand side as far as like him actually being there.
So I think what they call this, it's an SLS camera. What I just googled.
Okay.
But it's like how like the Xbox Kinect, how it
Yes.
kind of tracked you.
Yeah.
I think that's what it does, but it's like more built towards, of course, ghost hunting.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Let's watch it.
Yeah.
So there is a little bit of audio to this. I don't know if that was turned on with the last one, but well.
Copy me, touch my hand. That's ice cold.
He said, "Oh, it's ice cold."
And it disappears.
It just disappears. And mind you, he doesn't see what's going on. Like the way that these things work, it's
Copy
just
me,
a
touch my
one-way.
hand.
I'm gonna pause this real quick. It's just a one-way screen. It's not like one of those like vlogging cameras where you can flip the screen upwards and see what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally just a box that has one screen on it and then the lens facing one way, kind of like a just basic camera.
Mm-hmm.
So for him to like very blatantly be like, okay, my hand is getting cold as whatever the stick figure is like touching it, it seems kind of interesting to me.
And
Go ahead.
to call it and to point it out too, as an editor, you can't just edit that. You can, but when I watch the videos and I see this, when I watch different like hunting videos and they use that, those things are actually pretty accurate. You know what I mean? And it is true that you either get that ice cold feeling or where they say like the hairs come up on your body. So I do believe when he said it was ice cold, and it seems like he's by himself. It seems like that camera, he has the night vision
Copy,
going on.
mate.
It's on the
Touch my
stand.
hand.
So it's just standing, which is kind of creepy, knowing that someone's right next to you over there, and it's like,
Mhm.
and and it's actually listening to what he's saying, but
Ice cold.
and you can see how it tracks him. You know what I mean? Like I don't know who would want to put that much work editing into that because that's a lot of work to do. But I actually think that's real. I actually give that yeah. I have no doubts about that. I think that's real. It's kind of creepy because I know those gadgets are kind of
Copy, mate.
expensive,
Touch my
but
hand.
it's creepy how that happens. But yeah, that's I give that I think that's real.
Our audience is asking, what does he say? At first, he asks, "Can you touch my hand?" And then, right
Ice
as the
cold.
stick figure touches the hand, he says, "It's ice cold."
So yeah, that's this is interesting. I don't know. I would say I'm probably more Keith of what you were on that first video of like straight down the line. Like it's interesting.
Copy,
I
mate.
can't
Touch my
say that
hand.
I'm like, oh yeah, no, I believe this, but I also like don't like can't say that like this is completely fake or false
Hmm.
either. Like because you're right. Like I understand the editing process that would go into this. It's a little bit like I don't know. It seems like a lot of work for like what 13 seconds of
Hmm.
video that you
Mm-hmm.
ultimately get. I mean, some people would want to do that, but on the off chance that I mean, I don't know. So I would say I'm like 50. I'm straight down the line of 50-50. I
Hmm.
could
Copy,
I
mate.
could
Touch my
be
hand.
convinced either way, but this video did not necessarily convince me
Well,
either way. You
also if
know?
you know, like I mean, maybe it's just different programs. I know when I watch like these shows, though that
Ice
SLS
cold.
camera is usually thinner. They're not that thick.
Mm-hmm.
They're usually just thin, really thin, like looks like stick people, but like
Oh,
not.
like legitimate stick people, not
Yeah,
like
not
this.
like thick. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It could, different softwares, different programs, different camera. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I know some people build them themselves, and they, because it gets expensive. But
Copy,
like I
mate.
said,
Touch my
I
hand.
think that's I'm saying it's pretty legit. I think it's legit because I know those things are kind of those things I trust. I trust if I see that, but like I think like I said, I'm not fully 100% saying it's legit, but I think it's like 90% legit.
Here's my thing. If and I have like very little to none editing experience.
Mm-hmm.
So if this were edited, why would you not have done something more to it? Especially for it being like a what is this? A 35-second clip? Why just stick figures? Why not an orb? Why not something shooting past the doorway? Why
Well,
not something more?
that's another thing I know. They have the orbs. Like orbs always have the tendency to show up during that stuff. Not all the time, but majority of the time, they have the tendencies to do that. So I'm saying like 90%. I think it's real.
I'm still 50-50.
50-50.
Because it's interesting, like, yeah, if it was fake, like, wouldn't you think that you'd want to, like, formulate, like, another form more so than just, like, the stick figures that we get and stuff? Whether it be another, like, humanoid form or just some orbs or, like, whatever, zigzag lines, whatever, pulling rabbit out of a hat, like, hey, whatever. But, like, I would expect it, if it was, like, truly fake, maybe going a little too hard at trying to make it look legitimate.
Mm.
Fair.
Whereas like this is like very simple and like that I don't want to be insulting, but this is a simple video made here. So like if it was all just like that pre-built in software with the camera and stuff, like maybe this is pretty legitimate. And but I also know a little bit about editing, so like that's where like I have this little thing in the back of my head that it's like, don't buy in, don't buy in, it's fake, it's fake, it's all wrong, it's all wrong. And so like that's why I say like I'm truly 50-50 on this. This is very interesting. Again, very fun content to talk about. Very fun video to talk
All right.
All right. We're gonna switch
Do we
it.
have any questions from the audience that you guys, might want to pull out? What do you guys think about it?
We got 6 people watching. Hey,
about.
okay.
Hey, cool. Thank you,
He
everyone.
said the screen is small on YouTube, can't really see y'all.
Yeah, that's because we were trying to show you guys the picture more than us. If you would prefer us to show you the
The
wow.
video, and then we'll switch back. That's up to you guys. Just let us know. So, like I said, like right now we don't have anything showing, so it's just us. And then when we go to the video, you're gonna see us get tiny on the bottom corner of the screen, but it's just showing us reacting to it too. So don't panic if we switch down. We're just watching the video.
I can maybe even do a side by side if that's easier.
Let's see.
So it's gonna look like that. But no, because you're only seeing me.
No, just stick it to normal, and then we'll probably like run it a few times, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Switch over to talk about.
Yeah, that's cool. We also have 5. Okay, we still have 5 people.
Awesome.
Say hi in the chat, everyone. We can see what you're saying.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions or like thoughts on those videos we just showed, like go ahead and throw it out there, and we'll answer it to the best of our knowledge.
Yeah, any of them hot takes.
The hot takes, yeah. So, like I said, if you feel like that video was fake or if it was real, I think it's because it's, I don't know. Ghost videos can be 50-50, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I'm falling into the ground.
So,
I'm falling into the ground.
We see y'all. We see y'all. We see y'all.
Oh God, I'm falling.
That's an apparition.
Yeah, okay.
Don't but fall. No, this is
I'm trying not to fall. Your ground is soft.
Yeah, I can thank the dog. The dog likes to dig holes back here.
It happens. So what's the next one?
Okay.
You had a story, right, or something you wanted to
Yeah,
tell
so
us?
I'm going to switch over to a story.
Great.
It's not a poem. It's not a poem. Before we break into that, though, I do have Victoria wanting to know how to call in.
She wants to call in. How do we call in? Okay,
let me see if I can invite you.
Let's see.
Okay, well.
Victoria is another one. One of our hosts of the show who will be with us. She just got off work, so she wasn't here physically, but like I said, this is the first time using Restream, like more in depth. So we're trying to.
I have to pay for it.
Learn how to do it. I mean, we'll be able to get it for next time.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna have Victoria call us.
That's cool.
And
put her on speaker.
Yeah, I'm gonna put her on speaker so she can hear us.
Put her on speaker. We can send her the link, and then she'll see us. We won't see her, but we'll hear her.
Okay.
And she can hear her and see everything that's going on. It might be a little delay for her though.
This is all our first time doing this, so we are rolling with the punches.
Yeah,
we appreciate you all staying here with us.
And if you guys have any suggestions on how to improve for next time, please let us know in the comments.
Salty SP2N.
I was just looking at that. They say hello.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
I love the username.
It's
Salty
great.
Spittoon.
Spittoon.
Look at his profile picture or their profile picture.
He's like, what's it? He's like, how tough are you? How tough am I?
Have everyone comment on Twitch. What do you mean?
Have everyone comment on Twitch.
Like you guys, are you on Twitch?
I am not sure.
I don't have a Twitch.
I mean, you're more than welcome to stay on Twitch.
Yeah, we can see from either Twitch or YouTube.
Yes.
We get a feed from Twitch and YouTube, and there might be a little bit of a delay between when you submit your question to when it totally populates for us here on our
He said
on
yes,
our end.
yeah.
But yeah, send any questions or anything. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. Send them our way.
Oh yeah, I can see the little Twitch icon on his thing. Salty Spittoon is on YouTube.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. That's fun.
You can see, cool.
That's fun.
Like I said, guys, we have a setup we just threw together real quick. But next week we're gonna have a really nicer setup. We'll try to. We're gonna make it a little bit spooky, getting the feeling. We just decided to start this off right away, so it's quick. So just to get going and see what you guys think. All right. So do you want to get into the story, or does that
I can hide things.
Do
we want to wait for Victoria? Do we want to go right into the story?
I would say let's take a 2-minute break.
Okay.
If we can.
Hi, Trisha.
We can do a 2-minute break. Oh, it's your mom.
Yes.
It's your mom.
Hi.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Okay, so let
We're
me
gonna
go.
do a 2-minute break.
Yeah, can you go to a?
Let's see what I can do.
Let's see.
If
If not, actually,
2-minute
just
break. 2-minute
just do a
break.
cap view of what we just saw for the new people who just jumped in. A quick view. I will go ahead and get a hold of Victoria so we can get going into the next.
should I just show the video again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Show it.
So basically, what we've seen so far, we've seen this video. Oh, well, they can't see what I'm looking at. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we've seen this video over here.
Fake. Calling it fake.
Our general consensus was that it was pretty fake.
But it's like
Oh,
great.
not that.
It's great, like awesome movie magic though, of like doing like your own like gags and stuff, which like
Mhm.
I really appreciate. So like, as much as I feel that it's fake, I also really appreciate of how you did it. Like I appreciate the art of making that and doing that. As it's great stuff. Sorry,
You're fine. Don't be sorry.
But he's like, it's still fake.
It's still fake.
but it's still fake.
And then the next one that we saw was this one. This guy
Copy me,
asks,
touch my hand.
the guy asked for his hand to be touched. The stick figure or spirit decides, yo, I'm gonna touch your hand.
That's ice cold.
Then it he says he feels like cold or it got cold or
Which
whatever.
is common. That is very common because
yeah.
it's supposed to get cold.
Like temperature change and stuff.
I say we get into the next one, and then when Victoria calls, we can have her like see her reaction on
Copy me, touch my
our
hand.
side. Like I said, guys, once we get this like more figured out by next week, like I said, if you want to be a guest on our show, we can video call you in, and we can get you set up and stuff, which I think would be pretty cool. If you're a paranormal hunter, go ahead and hit us up. We'll have the email there. So if you got any cool videos that you guys see, we got fake.
Fake.
All right, let's go into the next one. All right, let's
right.
go into the next.
So the next one is not it's not a video at all. It's just a story. We're gonna start out with a few pictures. I'm gonna pull those pictures up real quick. Give me 1 second.
Ah, the Drake Hotel.
Yes, it is.
See, I heard that place was pretty haunted.
Well, it's definitely haunted. There's definitely some different encounters. So I'm going to show you guys some videos. I'm going to start you off with this one. This is the Lady in Red, or she is known as the Lady in Red.
Hello, Victoria. Thanks for calling in.
Hey, how are you guys?
We are doing good. We don't know if we can hear on the computer, but we're just about to talk about the Drake Hotel.
I'm going to actually start you guys off with this one.
So, are you watching what we're watching?
No, I can't see anything.
Oh, okay. Let me send you the link then.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
Do you have the link?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So the Lady in Red is focused in the Drake Hotel, which is located downtown. And a little fun fact about that, it was the original WGN studio before it was taken over and switched to a different radio station, which is still operating. I'm just not sure which one it was taken over by. But one of the oldest stories in the hotel is of the Lady in Red. And that's who we're talking about. It's Adele Bourne.
Okay, cool.
You
Yes.
got it? Okay.
The story starts off with John Drake.
Let's see. Hold on.
He even attended like this big gathering. He was like the Great Gatsby.
A party socialite
Yes.
kind of person.
He was the Great Gatsby of this time. Everyone died to get into his party. Well,
Both literally and figuratively.
yes. It was always at like this big, huge theatrical theater that was attached to the Drake Hotel at the time. It was said that the woman who was attending the party wore a red dress. This is the woman that we're talking about. But it was known as the blood dress because she was the only woman in the red dress. this woman was very much in love with John Drake to the point where she was seeing him every single night, but was not yet considered his wife. She did consider him her husband though, which was really weird.
Cool, go ahead.
Okay. But then what had happened was she had found her husband, John Drake, with another woman. But the woman obviously
So there's
didn't
gonna be
like
a
this. She was
2-second
very
delay
upset.
with the video
She
and what we say. So
went to
just kind of, we'll say something and
the
it'll be
10th
like
floor, which
few
is this.
seconds
Some
afterwards.
people say that she went to the
So,
roof, but
it's about a
looking
few
further
seconds,
into it,
later.
she went to the 10th floor, through the elevator, and committed suicide.
Jesus.
And basically, people say that they can see her in the golden
The
room,
what?
which is this room right here. And she's a temptress. So basically, she's trying to get you to go back to her room. She's trying to get you to, basically have sex with her. And she'll
Call
take
my,
something of yours, whether
call my
it's your
number.
phone,
I'll
your
text you my
ID, a credit
That
card,
might stop it.
something. So it's like a very yes, you're gonna come with me type idea. But when you follow her up to this room, she turns the corner and disappears into what's suspected is to be into the room, but the door is completely locked. There's nobody that even comes to the door to open it. And people have gone down to the lobby desk and says, "Hey, this woman stole my stuff. I need it back. Go into the room." And people in the lobby desk were like, "We don't rent out this room to anybody at all." And so
Yeah, I'll be gone. Deuces.
and when
I'm not sticking around.
I'm out of here.
Deuce.
when they actually go into the room, they don't find anything. So let's say your credit card was taken, right? Or your ID. When they go into this room, the room is messed up. Like somebody was living there, but they don't rent it out and your credit card is not there. So it's like, what happens?
Where did it go?
Yeah. And then there are reports of people feeling intense anger in this certain section of the hotel, to the point where they go on a spree where they just start tearing shit apart. They start,
All right, is it better?
destroying hotel property. Even a few people have committed
Better.
suicide
Cool,
because
sweet.
they just can't contain
All right, I'm gonna
this
put you on
emotion.
Speaker, okay? Wow. All right, cool. All right, so we got Victoria on speaker.
Hi, Victoria.
Hi.
For anybody interested, this is the lobby of the hotel. It's a very high class, very fancy hotel. I've actually
Very shining.
yes,
A very overlooked,
yes. Oh my gosh,
shining hotel. Works perfect with this story.
I've actually done a few Uber deliveries here. It's actually really high class. But do you guys have anything to say about that story?
Creepy, and I probably would not want to stay the night in there. I don't care what y'all say. I'm good.
So that kind of leads us into our next thing. We're staying the night next week.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Surprise!
No, we're not.
I wish it would stop falling.
But you know what you guys can do to maybe convince me to go stay the night at a haunted place? Hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
If you're on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe.
Like this video.
Like the
comment
video.
it.
If you're on Twitch, I don't know how Twitch works. Can you follow on Twitch?
You can follow and you can subscribe on Twitch. I don't have the subscriptions set up, but if you would like to do so, please just let me know and I will do so.
And if you want to help to our funds, just go down there in the link right there. It says at Kenzie G 1999. That will help us be able to go take these trips. I've seen people trying to go to the Conjuring house. I would never go there, but it
I
seems
wanna go there.
interesting. But no, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. I've seen enough of the Conjuring movies. Don't want anything to do with that. No, thank you.
See, I want to go there, but I don't want to go into the basement. So, have you heard about that?
What?
The basement of the Conjuring?
No, I got.
But you know what the
Later.
Conjuring house
Yeah,
is, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So the basement of the Conjuring house, there was supposed to be a lot of demonic rituals going on. There was supposed to be pentagrams everywhere,
Oh, wow, okay.
whatever. And so I've seen videos where people go in, even mediums go in, and they're like, no, I can't stay down here. There's something here, and it's not human, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's so much worse than anything. I'm like,
Victoria, what do you think? I know we got you on speaker, but we're gonna go ahead and relay it.
let's put the speaker like right here, so she's in the
I
middle.
can't believe that like Sam and Colby, they like had Colby like stay down there for like a good 10-20 minutes by himself.
Oh, and he was not okay after that.
He wasn't.
No.
And she's referring Sam and Kobe, which I enjoy watching them. And like they went to the Conjuring house, and when we watched the video, Kobe did. Was it Sam or was it Kobe? Kobe.
I think it was Kobe.
He sat in the basement and he was not well. And I remember the second time they went, Amanda was there, and they said that the name was like written. Their name was written on like
Yes.
upstairs with like the baby powder or something, which was creepy. Like
Yeah.
like I don't know if
I'm
that was
out.
real or not.
I'm out.
Yeah,
Later.
but I'm out.
I'm
No,
out.
thank you. No,
I start seeing my name drawn in baby powder, blood, anything in a house that I don't live in. I'm out. I'm out.
You know how like you see like red rum written and it's like a
Yeah.
child in it? That's how you just see your name
I'm,
written.
I'm running. I'm out. No, thank you.
Yeah, I'm out. If I was going anywhere, I was running at that point.
What do you guys think? Would you guys stay the night at a haunted house, or would you guys be like deuces?
Better yet, would you guys follow a temptress? Even if you have no idea of like what this is, what the history behind the Drake Hotel is, would you follow this lady? And if she just disappeared, what would you do?
Run. Someone said, "Hell yeah, madness music." You would
gosh.
stay. You would stay. Oh, come on. Oh.
Look at Hilario's thing though.
Hilario, 1972 said, "Yes, I would." Oh my gosh,
Y'all are weird.
y'all are crazy. Wow. I don't know if
What
I would
is-
do that. What about you? Would you stay there?
What? No.
No.
F that. I'm out. I'm out. I've seen. You know what? Because like, I've seen the documentary Room 237 and stuff, and all that like crazy conspiracy with The Shining and whatnot. I don't want any part of creepy houses or like creepy hotels or stuff like
I'm
that.
good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm out.
I would stay at a haunted hotel, but I would not follow anyone who I didn't trust.
Yeah.
So that's just me.
And you know what? I'm also gonna say this. I also stayed at the Tower of Terror in Disney, so I'm also good. I'll take a hard
Okay.
pass on staying.
Fair
anywhere.
enough.
Victoria, would you stay or would you go?
I would go to like a haunted hotel or house, but I would not follow somebody I didn't know.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Absolutely.
So
Right there.
if you guys didn't hear what she said she would go, but she wouldn't follow anything. If they told her to, hey, come over here, I'm like, nope, nope.
Like, one of us, join us.
One
Oh
of
my
us.
God.
They start
Come
chanting,
on.
one of us, one of us.
Oh God.
Oh,
No.
boy.
I'm out of here.
That's when you know your fate's sealed.
They say
They say-
Chicago Hilton
Yes.
is haunted. Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's
I'm
interesting.
trying to figure out which Chicago Hilton, to be completely honest.
Because there's a lot. It's Hilton Hotel.
Well, and if it's the one that's by okay, you don't know this, but I used to live downtown, right
Okay.
in right off of Clark and Harrison.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
the hotel that's like right there, I want to say it's right off State Street. It's like State and Michigan, I think, are the two streets that are like parallel
I'm
with
just
it.
going to turn on the other light real quick.
Yeah, that's
No
cool.
problem.
So it's getting a little bit dark.
But like, you would see people in that hotel, like looking out the window or like doing whatever. But like, you'd look and then look forward because you're like, all right, whatever, it's a person, and that's bright as. And then you would look again, and they're not there,
Yeah.
and it's like nothing. Like it's like a split second, it happens, and it's like
Hello.
It's like a shadow.
kind of like that.
yeah. Just kind of popping in and out for a second.
Hey, Marvin's on. Hey guys. Hey Marvin.
Hello there.
Hello there. All right,
Okay.
so I say we get to the next video.
So I'm gonna actually throw in one more story because we're kind of talking about Chicago already.
Okay.
So I'm gonna bring up some more pictures here.
I'm
Oh,
going
I
to lean
didn't
back
wanna
on this
open
chair
this.
and hope I don't fall back.
I think
Okay.
you're fine. I think it's just this chair that you're.
Good luck.
Good luck, my friend.
Good luck, my friend. Oh, creepy
Oh,
Okay, hold on.
bozo.
They don't see what you're looking at yet.
What is that?
That is stuff of nightmares.
It's not that bad. He's fine. It's not that bad.
You see his mouth? It's like
Dude,
Okay.
that's Pennywise.
oh,
This Bozo and Pennywise combined.
yeah,
Kind of. It kind of is. So, okay, this is Homie the Clown. And
Yeah, he
Some of-
looked like a homie to me. Oh my gosh,
some of you guys may know Homie the Clown from Living in Color.
that's a funny homie. That
Yeah.
was a funny, but this one ain't.
No.
So this Homie the Clown was a rumor around Chicago in the late 1900s. So like 1991, 1992 area. It was mainly around the elementary schools in Oak Park and the south suburbs of Chicago. So
Who would want to bring?
congratulations, we're there. Well, that's the thing. It wasn't for a kid's party.
Oh.
It was basically described as a creepy man dressed up as the clown from Living in Color, driving around in a white van trying to get people, specifically small, younger kids, to go with bribing them with money and candy and stuff like that. In the rumor, he was known to be both a kidnapper and a rapist, and local police departments do actually have police statements and records of people seeing him, not actually having an encounter with him, but because of these rumors being so popular and so prominent, they had to make a police report.
No.
So it's yeah.
That's creepy.
Yeah, people say that they've never come in contact with him,
I hope not.
as
Yeah,
kids, but people who are like, think about it, it's 1991, 1992, they're still alive today, like it's not that long ago.
right?
And people are saying that they still have memories of seeing this clown by their local elementary school, and like kind of like the It version of things, where it's like not so much the red balloon, but hey, here's candy, or seeing it
Hey,
waving
come here,
around
Georgie.
candy.
Come here.
No.
You want some candy?
Seeing it wave around candy, wave around money, trying to like tempt these kids to come off the playgrounds. And I mean, thankfully nobody's gone to them.
You know what's wild though? The year of what you're describing is the year of like the It miniseries. That was like 1990. So
Okay.
So the John Wayne Gacy time era.
Yeah, so like think about that, all that, like all of that stuff like happening all at one time, like basically right after another. I mean, like
creepy.
Stephen King's It was always like a
Yeah.
big hit, big seller. Everybody knew it. But then like the thing is like that mini series wasn't like it was a mini series on TV, so like everybody had an opportunity to see it. It wasn't like, oh, you only had your weekend at the movie to see it or whatever. Like, you know, it was a multi-night event that people gathered like, you know, around because it's Stephen King, you know, a Stephen King miniseries about it of all things. So like
Marvin wants to call in.
Yeah, I was gonna wait till he was done to
Oh,
say
my
that.
bad. I didn't mean it.
No.
Victoria, you
So
still there?
I'm just saying, like, it's interesting hearing this story here about Chicago, and then at the same time we have like that It phenomenon then
Yep.
of like the miniseries coming around and like all of that happening, and like everything with Gacy and stuff, which would have been like a little bit late or a little bit earlier.
Yeah,
like, in the
Gacy
70s.
was early 80s, I believe.
Yeah.
It was.
So like, yeah,
Marvin,
that's
if you want to call in, go ahead and
Put him on three-way.
Yeah, just go ahead and call in my phone, man. We'll be ready, and I'll put on a three-way call.
Do we still have Victoria?
Yeah, Victoria's still there. Victoria, what do you think?
Yeah, I've never liked clowns.
Victoria's never liked clowns.
I don't blame you. What's that phobia called for clowns?
There's Marvin.
Oh, here's Marvin. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna merge the call.
Gotta answer Marvin, I believe, and then merge.
Okay, let me merge the call.
Technology.
All right, Marvin, you are
I know.
you are in, and
Because,
Victoria, can you hear
If
me?
you look at it, it even looks like he's got like messed
Sweet.
up like horror teeth
see,
and stuff
look
in
at,
there.
Look at, yeah, like
Well,
how does your face do? Oh my god!
okay. You guys gotta look at it though. It's face paint. This is like the whole of his mouth. He's doing like like that kind of face, and then like the face paint here. That sounded like evil Mickey.
Don't you talk to me like that?
Let me kind of chime in on you guys really quick.
Sure,
Yeah,
go
you're
ahead.
good, Marvin.
So actually, that picture right there is actually a picture of a Bozo the Clown impersonator. The homie the clown actually looks a little bit different. He doesn't have the hair way out there like that. The homie the clown doesn't have his hair out there like that, and the mouth isn't as like wide either. And
Let's look up Homie the Clown.
All that stuff about the homie the clown and everything that happened when I was a kid. Because I'm in my 40s now, and that happened when I was
that
around.
old?
Yeah, like you guys really didn't know that. Like, anyway, besides the point, so like that happened when I was around like 5 to 7 years old, something like that, and I was actually going to Catholic school on the southeast side of Chicago. I think it was called St. Bride's actually, and it was the homie the clown impersonator. There was a person impersonating Bozo and Bozo's little sidekick Cookie, and they were actually going around like the area that I lived in, and there was this one particular time that there was a rumor going around that they were going to come somewhere around to my school, like after the school day was over. So like kids were like showing up with like knives and scissors and stuff like that, and just all kinds of different little stuff. And they're like, "Yeah, I'm ready for this dude. Like, man, yeah, you can come over here if you want to."
They were ready. They were ready.
You know what's messed up?
Yeah, it was like that stuff really happened.
Every so many years, I feel like we have a new clown sighting.
Right? We just had those, like, not again.
Yeah.
It's tied to It. Like, I feel like when It Chapter 1 and like It Chapter 2 like just recently came out, like the year or two leading up to it, when it was announced, hey, we're getting it and all of that, we're gonna get them into 2 parts and whatnot. I feel like we started getting those creepy clown like sightings and stuff. Georgia keeps ringing a bell to me. Am I crazy in that? I felt like it happened a lot in Georgia leading up to like it. Maybe I'm making that up, but I felt like I read like 4 or 5 stories within like a week or 2 of it, of like there's this clown like popping around that's like kind of doing the same thing, like, hey kids, come here, I got candy.
Jeepers Creepers.
Victoria, how you, like you said, you don't like clowns, so
yeah.
No, I don't know, man. Like, honestly, I think that's just some, like, I think it's really played out now, like, for them to be doing that stuff. Like, come on now. Like, this is, like, 2022. Like, come on, bro.
So what Marvin just said, I don't know if you guys can hear the phone call, but by next week we'll be able to fix that up. So when people call in,
let us know how that's working.
It is. So by next week when people call in, we can actually like everyone can hear what they're saying. Mm-hmm. But he was saying like now people play it up more, and it's not even like it's just a dirty joke. That's all what it is. It's just to scare people.
Yeah, it's not even funny no more. It's not even creative. Like, come with something new.
Right. All right. Well, let's get into the.
People got guns now.
Well, people have guns. Yes, they do.
All right. So I'm gonna cut this conversation of clowns. I'm going to show another video. So no, not this video. No, I'm gonna tell one more story, and then we'll get into our last video. So go ahead.
Okay, so it says on YouTube we can hear them both. That's good. Okay. So if they can hear them on YouTube, then sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
Oh no. I was just looking at what.
Let's do an overnight at
St. James Cemetery.
No.
Is that what that says?
That's Monk's Castle, isn't it? I was just talking about that earlier today, I think. And fun fact about that, St. James Cemetery doesn't have anything to do with
That's just
monks.
A creepy clown, man. Can you put that away?
I'm trying.
Nightmare fuel.
I'm trying, my dude.
Oh my god, right? Like, holy cow.
I'm trying, guys.
Holy cow, man.
I kind of like how these lightings work because it's kind of like the dark
field,
it works.
This is neat.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna start off with
Is that another story, correct?
It is another story.
Oh.
So we're gonna show them. You're gonna show them. So okay, this. If a lot of you live around here, you're going to know what this is. If you don't live around here, well, I'm sorry for you. But this is a tomb or a headstone at Bachelor's Grove.
Bachelor's Grove, the infamous Bachelor's Grove.
So Bachelor's Grove Cemetery was established no later than November. We don't know really when, but of 1844 with the burial of Eliza Scott. Some people thought that there were burials that taken place before this as early as 1836, but they're not sure because there's no records of really anybody who's buried here. And the cemetery was founded and like officially created by Edward M. Edward M. He doesn't really have a full last name that I was able to find, but
Edward M. Cemetery.
I don't know. But it is located in Midlothian, Illinois, and there's a bunch of different things that go on here. So this is basically like the biggest tourist site. I was going to say terrorist site.
Tourist site.
It's a tourist site for anybody who likes creepy things. Day or night, if you're going at night, you're going to get caught by the cops by sneaking in. So you just got to do it smart. So this
we're not telling you to do it because we're not responsible for what you do.
No.
But we're just telling you that if you do that, you're on your own. We are not claiming any liability for this.
I absolutely, I'm like 33, 16 years ago, used to be running through Bachelor's Grove all the time.
See, that's you. You can have fun with that.
See, I'd like to go there and do little EVP sessions, do Estes method, do REM pods, all that.
No,
but that's
thank
just
you.
me.
I'm good. I'll be in charge of the cameras and watching.
To be fair, there was one time one of the people we were with got random orbs in the background of their photo.
Oh, dude, there's so many pictures that you can take. Even if you drive down the turnpike, and it's gonna be on your right side if you're coming in, heading east.
Okay.
Off 100 and I forgot what street it was.
Well, if it's off the turnpike, that's technically 143rd.
143rd, yeah, off Ridgeland.
Okay.
Yeah, Ridgeland, because it cuts off, yeah.
Hilario said that he has good experiences here. But going to this tombstone specifically, so it's stupid teenagers do stupid shit, but it doesn't. People don't know if it's stupid teenagers or if it's actual satanic witchcraft going on here. But there are some people saying that they've seen hooded figures walking through the forest, specifically around this tomb, and that they find ashes of something burned on the pentagram. They find chicken bodies with the heads cut off. They find the beaks or the feet or just random stuff like that assume animal sacrifice. So I thought that was pretty interesting, just because it's one more thing to do in a cemetery.
And the thing with over there is, I know it's open during the day, so you are allowed, because it's still, I think, a part of the forest. It's right across from Rubio.
There's a walking forest.
You can walk in,
forest walkway.
But there are stories of people walking in there and they see a house over there, and when they see that house, they end up falling into the.
Yeah, I've heard of that too.
So you guys are jumping the gun of what I was going to talk about, but yeah, go ahead and talk about the house.
Yeah, so there's a house they see, and what is it? I guess when people follow them, follow the house, they end up falling into that water.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They fall. It's a little it's not a.
Hi, Robert.
Because actually, what I've heard is that the house appears at night in the middle of the lake or whatever that's over there. And it's just sitting up there floating in midair or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets smaller and smaller and farther away.
Yeah, the more that you go towards it, the smaller it's supposed to be getting, because it's not actually there. It's an illusion, and it's supposed to make you think you're going away from the house, so it's getting further from you. But when people actually hit a certain point, I know that there's a drop-off somewhere over there, or that there's allegedly a drop-off, and people don't pay attention to it, and they just fall.
Mm-hmm.
And then, two, I know that That was all farmland at one
Or they
point.
get hit by the car on 143rd. People
Yeah.
like they walk out and they don't see it because
Yeah.
people are driving fast down that street.
And there's not a lot of light.
There's no
not a
light.
lot-
There's
not a lot of
no. It's
lights
just
over there.
Just headlights.
Yeah.
I know that feeding off of that, there used to be a lot of farmland over there.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's this farmer. He carries around either like a scythe or like a pitchfork type idea. I've heard a lot of stories with a pitchfork. What's up?
Victoria was, I think, saying the same thing. Pitchfork.
Sorry, Victoria.
I've heard that too, but I've also heard that the farmer has one of those forced carriage things or whatever that they use, like when they're
Like the wagon.
The wagon.
Yeah, like the wagon or whatever it is.
See,
and like you could just see him going across the field, and I guess it was what they were saying was that the horse had trampled him at one point and he died or something like that.
Spooky.
And so now
I got scared.
Just keep going back and forth.
see, and yeah, so that's his story. But what a lot of people don't realize until they either encounter him or spend a lot of time on the internet, like I do, they say that like he didn't like people on his land. So whenever you travel the paths that you were talking about, and they see him, if they acknowledge him and they follow him, he leads them to their death basically, and they go missing. And
Crazy.
yeah, I mean, there's been people who run out of there because they're like, oh my gosh, this guy tried to come after me. There's people that go in there, they see like they see like kids trying to like get them or go after them or something like that, and it's like all these different stories.
It's wild.
Keith, didn't you have a story there?
Oh my gosh. That was a long time ago. Like you would see, like, you know, people would be like, "Oh, let's just drive past," because I wasn't the one going, but my buddies would be creepy, and they ran in there one time before it got dark. And the crazy part is when you go over there, there's a part right there where the trees, there's like a pitchfork, right? And the dead end sign, like if you go there, it's a pitchfork on the entrance. And let me tell you, these trees are like curved in. It like curved in on themselves.
Yeah.
And it looks like one of
It's
those
like a perfect entryway.
Yeah, a perfect. And people always say like there's one following them. My buddy was in there, and you know they're like, "Oh, let's go in." They said that they apparently saw like a boy there who was just hanging out over there with them, but that boy wasn't real. Like it was like an apparition. It looked like he was there, but he wasn't there because when they all came back, they're like, "Hey, where's the other guy?" We don't know. What are you talking about? Which is creepy.
Yeah.
Creepy. Because like even when you drive past there, sometimes I just drive past there to check it out. It you will miss it if you're not paying attention to it, but
Yeah.
you got to be careful because if you're not paying attention, you can also end up crashing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, but one night, usually on full moons, you do see orbs. You do see orbs above the lake, and
That's
it's
like
creepy.
anytime I've been there, they're like anyone where we were to, I never saw the floating castle or the house, or like never had some like strange dude with a pitchfork being like, "Come here, son," or anything to me. Like I never had anything like that. But I definitely have friends that like we still have pictures of like random orbs and like
Yeah.
like
The lady,
like
the lady
whiteouts
in
and
white,
stuff.
is that what she is? That they see her? The lady in white is another thing that they see.
So I'll pull that picture up because I actually wanted to talk about her a little bit.
Victoria, have you ever been to Bachelor's Grove?
No, but I did watch the Ghost Adventure episode.
Yeah, so Zach Baggins actually went there on Ghost Adventures, and you guys can watch that. And it's pretty interesting because it's kind of creepy, like, you know, and I like watching Ghost Adventures because, you know, when they talk about they shut the whole place down, they shut it down so no one can just, you know, kind of get in there. You know what I mean? Now this is from what, Fox 32?
Yes, this is from Fox 32
when they did
News. When they first started adventuring into the paranormal, Bachelor's Grove type idea. So this on the right is the alleged lady in white. She is supposedly seen sitting on her tombstone, just kind of minding her own business. Sometimes she's seen crying. Sometimes she's seen just sitting there like she's in the picture. the picture on the left is the actual what it looks like during the day. The tombstone that she would be sitting on is the one right to the left of the tree. So it'd be this one right over here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think
It's just of a different angle.
Yeah.
And so I'm not entirely sure if this is 100% correct, but I know that the grave of the infant, which is this picture right here, this was taken fairly recent. All right, I was seeing the chat. This was taken fairly recent. From what I have read and what I have gathered, this infant is supposedly the Lady in White's child. She's going there to protect the infant, to kind of comfort it, because it was an infant daughter. You can see that in the grave. But she's like kind of making sure that like the infant doesn't get hurt. Yeah, it's like watching a normal kid.
People always go there and they leave like toys, little like stuffed animals,
yes, for
coins,
good luck to protect them.
Yeah. So Bachelor's Grove is very interesting, and like I said, we want to get involved. Not involved, but we want to do more research in that. So
I want to go there.
Yeah, hopefully we can, like I said, hopefully we can, get a team going, and we can go ahead and, do a full podcast on just Bachelor's Grove from our experience and from what we know.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone there?
Bachelor's Grove?
Yeah.
Yes. That's where,
okay.
like I was saying before, any pictures that I have from being there are with the orbs and stuff in there. But like again, no dude with like, come here, boy, with a pitchfork and like no howlings moving castle or anything.
What another most important thing is that you guys hit that subscribe button. Please hit that, because like I said, we need your help, and it's real easy. Just hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, follow us for updates, because like I said, we want to do this. We enjoy this. It's fun. I know you don't really find like podcasts that talk about this. So, you know what I mean? And then if you guys want to, which would be awesome, you can go down there on the bottom left corner. You can go ahead and Cash App, help donate, so we can start getting more ghost hunting equipment.
Yes, that would be awesome.
That's them, not
every donation
me.
done is another shout out, so that's pretty cool too if you want to be mentioned in the live.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So, Marvin, Victoria.
Are you still there?
Are you guys still there?
Would you guys be down to go hunting during the day, because it's illegal to go there at night, but in Bachelor's?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Marvin?
Hey, I do it.
Okay.
I do it.
Would you do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Keith. Would you sit in the car? Would you be our chauffeur?
Yeah, I'll sit in the car.
He'll be our getaway driver when we're all running out.
Help! All right, so if you guys...
Keith, start the engine.
Hilario's in. All right.
I mean, you got a good squad. I just, I'll stay by myself. I'm good. I don't know what's scary, being in a car just waiting with all the cameras watching.
Like, we've all watched enough horror movies. That's usually how the bad stuff happens.
Right,
and
then the black guy is usually the first one
out
anyways.
Up.
Oh, God. Of course, Keith is not gonna go. He's a sick as shit.
You know what? Hey, it's gonna be one of those things where it's like, oh, if you guys give us 250,000 likes or something like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's gonna turn into.
He's going in by himself.
He's gonna spend overnight.
No,
he'll go in there. He'll wear a GoPro. It'll be awesome.
No.
Hey, my mom says she'll go.
No.
Okay.
There we go.
No.
We got a whole little squad going. All right, so our next.
Go back on them because we have a virtual paper trail.
Yeah.
What?
He said you better hold back because we have a virtual paper trail.
Oh, it's invalid. It was
no.
It was an option, but that option can always be dumped out.
Oh.
The sky kind of looks kind of creepy back here, though.
It does. It looks kind of cool.
Yeah. Right.
So.
Okay, let's get into another video. I want to see something creepy. Like, you got another creepy
I do.
Video?
It's our last thing of the night.
Okay.
I don't like looking at it. It's unsettling, but that's just me. But the last thing to say on Bachelors, if our next live can get at least 10 people watching, then we'll go to Bachelors in the one after that.
Episode 3.
Yeah, there you go.
Episode 3.
All right, so the one that we're looking at now. Well, that's not what I wanted. Here we go. This is a YouTube video. Credited the narrator. His name is Chills.
I hope you all heard of Chills with his.
So this is from a YouTube channel called Luxury Dark, or Life of Luxury. Luxury Dark is their other one, but Life of Luxury kind of focuses around the dark web sometimes, and these guys are called to different events, different sightings, for the lack of better words, of things that are strange and unusual. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Satellite number 19, The Father, originally appearing on the YouTube channel Life of Luxury. This scary video appeared on the channel Blah Blah and is trending in the Arabic-speaking YouTube community. As is common for Life of Luxury, a viewer wrote in with a creepy issue they'd been having in their home.
So for this episode, we received an email from an 18-year-old girl named Bailey who recently returned home from college to discover her whole family gone, except for her dad, Stanley.
The team followed up with an investigation, placing cameras in the rooms. They first saw something alarming in Bailey's room around 11 p.m., so they went to check it out.
Bailey?
Dude, what's that noise in there?
I don't know.
Is something wrong?
After convincing the father to go to bed, they thought everything was okay.
Sir,
But it wasn't.
Oh, hell no. Oh.
Once Bailey had been taken, Parker woke up to some disturbing texts.
Okay guys, so it's almost 5 in the morning right now. I woke up to Bailey texting me, asking me to come to her room. So I'm gonna go make sure she's okay.
But he found the room empty.
Bailey? Bailey, I'm coming in.
It turns out the texts were sent to divert him.
Oh, hell no.
Hello?
Hello? I would be getting the fuck out of there.
Who's that?
Though Parker managed to save Chester, it seems Bailey is long gone.
Here's just a screaming.
She's been transformed, but into what though? I don't want to know. Number 18.
Okay. So that was a lot to take in.
That was great.
I was fucked up.
That was one of the single best horror films of 5 minutes that I've seen in the last 5 years. That's a great horror short.
It's enough to make you look at it and be like, what the heck is going on?
All right, so what props are we looking at here?
All of it. All of it.
Holy cow. So
Marvin, are you still on the call?
that was great.
Victoria, Marvin, you guys still there?
What was that?
It's a short horror film. It's fake. It's a short horror
I
film.
think
I'm
it's
calling
fake.
it.
It's 100%.
Oh, whoa, be careful of the lights.
Don't break anything. It's 100% fake. I just thought it was a real, what the hell am I watching kind of thing.
It's so good, though.
Keith is breaking our set.
That's my lights.
Hold on. Technical difficulties.
It's okay. We can vamp. So, I liked it, though. It was great. For sure, what they're using is, they had to have made some sort of prosthetics for the arm. Like we're talking like maybe like just even something so simple as like a styrofoam like rod basically, and just kind of putting something like over it like that to just kind of like reach and stuff. Like the otherwise it's like shot exactly like how Paranormal Activity and like Blair Witch
100%.
Project and like
grabbing of the leg,
like
the pulling
all,
it into
yes, all of it is like all of those like found footage tropes like to a T of like just being made. But it was really good. It was really cool. It was creepy.
Carrying a 45 caliber.
Hold on. Hold on. What'd you say, Victoria?
How he was talking about it. It was just like, yeah, that's what happened.
Well, and one thing too that I like about the narrator, Chills, like he's very, oh my God, Keith. He's very, well, okay, hold up. I'm going to point that out for a second. Right before we started watching that one, Hilario puts in the comments, the shadow behind you. And I'm over here like looking behind me like Okay. Anywho, I like how the narrator, Chills, is very like monotone, very, this is what's happening.
It's great. It's fantastic.
The worst crap could be going down, and like this guy's over here like, and then he pulled out a pistol.
I get more scared from playing Call of Duty Zombies on my own. But no, that's still freaky. I'm not gonna lie. That
no, it was great.
100% freaky. You know what I mean? But let's be real. Like,
it's real freaky, but it's real fake.
That thing was at your house. You definitely be pulling out something. You'll be hearing a few shots, bringing out that.
If that thing were in my house, I'd be like, you know what? This is your house now. Bye.
Deuces.
Yeah, that's why I have my attack dog for things like that.
Yeah, the dog that we have doesn't do anything but lick you to death. So
it gives you enough time to get away.
Yeah. Maybe. Maybe.
But no, I like that was great. That was really creepy.
You know what creepy. It was creepy. I actually got freaked out by it because it was edited because the way they were even doing the camera shaking and stuff 100%. Like that. What do you say? The guy holding the camera had more pale makeup. Yeah, you know what that is?
Yeah.
Well, the guy when Chester, you saw it, the guy had his eyes were like it's like
Chester looked like he hasn't slept in days. He just has the black circles going on.
But we don't know if that's real or not. You know what I mean? Like I said, it can all be planned out. I never seen stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like when you go to ghost hunting, like the number one thing what happens when people go ghost hunting and they do like their reactions is that everyone, I don't know if they hype it or they say that it's actually real, but it's something like if we don't see it, it's not true. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like those things. You know what I mean? Which is weird. But if something like that, I think the police would have been all over that stuff. And it's kind of creepy, though,
like, people just don't. The whole family just can't leave.
Yeah.
Just can't go, like, poof, you're gone. Like, somebody is noticing.
Still creepy, though.
Absolutely creepy.
Don't get me wrong. It's creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
And the idea that this was supposedly the father doing all this, like, come on.
It's still creepy. I don't care what you say. Like, if I saw that, I would be like, nope. I don't care what type of prank you do, but that would be a good Halloween costume, though. So when you do that and walk down, the way the hands came out was like that. I'm like, oh,
because they came out and they were like not even like this. They were like this, but turned upside down. Even.
Well, right. But have you noticed it was the typical hospital gown that thing had on? So it's just kind of open, but looked like a Titan from Attack on Titan or something like that. It looked like Eren on the last episode of Attack on Titan. If y'all watch Attack on Titan, some anime, y'all know what I'm talking about. Eren's his god mode that he goes. Yeah, and he goes over to Marla. Marley or Marla? I forgot. I think it's Marley.
I was gonna say it looks like the other mother from Coraline. How it's like all like lanky.
Ooh, that's a good call too.
I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's the only thing I can compare to. But that's all I got for you guys tonight.
Yeah. I think it was pretty. It's getting kind of dark out here, so I mean, like I said,
we can't see you.
Yeah.
Spooky time to go away.
Fades into darkness.
So like I said, thank you guys for coming out. It was fun. We actually hit an hour and 14. We were expecting.
Hey, okay.
We were expecting to be under, but we actually hit an hour and we got through. We were gonna put 10 videos on, but man,
I think 5. 5 is good.
I think we'll find 5.
5 is easier to find too.
So stay tuned for next week's episode. Well, did we get Victoria and Marvin's reaction from that video yet?
No, we didn't.
No, actually, before we go, let's ask Victoria. Let's get their reactions. Go ahead, Victoria. You can go first.
Oh, I just found that extremely creepy. Unsettling.
Checking your closet every night. Woo, 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 woo,
It's actually really funny.
Are you gonna check your closet tonight? I'm gonna sweep the house.
I'm definitely checking underneath my bed tonight.
Yeah, that's why I sleep against the wall and I don't let anything else touch me besides the dog.
Marvin, what's your thoughts? Marvin?
I don't think Marvin's there anymore. I think he's in the chat.
Marvin? You better not do this when you guys go ghost hunting, cause
Nah, Marvin dipped.
he's not on the call anymore. All right. Oh.
I don't
didn't
like it at all.
Do you think it's fake or do you think it's real? I think it's fake.
Oh, 100% fake.
Yeah, it's just a cool horror short for sure.
It's good, good for views.
Yeah.
Creepy though. Creepy. Let's get the job done.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, it was fun. Hour 15. We're gonna do it again next week. We'll get new content for you guys that we can find. If you have any videos you want to 100% fake.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Video was disturbed. It was.
Yeah.
It was.
I'll find more disturbing videos for next week, so don't worry. That'll still be a thing.
So like I said, guys, go ahead and go out. Victoria, no problem.
Victoria, let's try and get you here with us next week.
Next week we'll have you here. James, would you be coming back?
Yeah.
All right, we'll have James.
Jimmy, not James.
Jimbo, son, Jimbo.
James.
I know we have a few people want to come on. We'll get something worked out so we can have a nice little panel chat for this, and
yeah, absolutely.
We'll set up a little bit better than outside, but we're gonna set up so we can have everyone here and we can actually
have everyone actually in the video.
Exactly, and then probably have one person actually getting close up on someone's reaction and stuff like that, so we can have a camera.
This is gonna be a bad sitcom.
This is gonna be a bad sitcom. Get the camera in the face.
Just Maury.
So we're gonna find some cool things. No, Maury, you just gotta be ready to run.
Oh my God, I'm really white.
Yeah, Maury and ghost hunting got the two number one things in common is running.
Yeah.
You gotta be prepared. So yeah, we'll be on next week. We don't know what date yet, but we will let you know by what you want to do. Today is Sunday. Let's do Monday.
The dates.
The day.
Cardio.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to the gym later on tonight, but I'm doing. I don't know if I'm going. I don't know. Who knows?
So as far as dates go, today is Sunday. I will be streaming again. Hold on, let me look at my calendar.
Give us un momento.
I will be streaming again tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. What we're playing, I'm not sure yet. But we'll also be streaming again on Thursday. So
Thursday for this?
No, gaming.
Oh, gaming? Tomorrow's gaming. So tomorrow, she means streaming tomorrow and Thursday for gaming. So if you want to tune in for her, do you have any...
Are you guys doing anything fun?
No.
Just fade into the darkness.
I have to get ready for the film I'm working on. And then, if you have anything for your YouTube channel that you want people to check out if they're interested.
Triple C Collective.
Triple C Collective.
Next podcast, we'll have a time marker like we have where it says donations welcomed on Cash App for your socials and for your socials.
Yep. So like I said,
for anyone else who joins.
Like I said, anything works. You know what I mean? It can be a cent. I don't care if it's a penny. It's something. You know what I mean?
I don't know if you can send a penny through Cash App.
Well, okay.
Yeah, if you can, go
whatever
for it.
The minimum you can send, that's cool. It just helps us, like I said, we want to start doing this. Halloween's around the corner, October's around the corner, and I'm saying we got a pretty good head start. I think we started before most Halloween stores are going to open.
Yeah, honestly. If you guys have any videos that you want us to check out, please send it to us. You can send it to me either through Facebook, through the event page, through Keith, through Jimmy, either one.
What's cool is, like I said, like going forward, we're gonna make things. It's gonna be more creepier. It's gonna be more cool. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
This is just the start. You know what I mean? like we want to do some trips, shoot, maybe even haunted houses. We go to different ones
Oh my gosh, yes.
in the area and see which one's the best one. I don't know if they'll let us record and go live in there, but I don't know because that's kind of iffy.
No,
They don't
I
know,
think
it
that's
won't
like
hurt
kind
them.
of like a tour kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd let us do a live in there.
No,
It would like they.
but they might
We should
if
get
we.
body cams
It,
and go into
might
like an
let
actual
us-
but
haunted
if
house.
if we have a lot of followers, so y'all got to
Possibly.
go on and go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
They
Please
can't
do it.
see you.
Oh yeah,
Please do it.
subscribe
Subscribe
button, please.
Abandoned
Subscribe
building, yes,
buttons.
I want to do that.
Area.
I want to do urban exploring though, not like more so just creepy abandoned
To go
buildings.
to the place where we film at, that one place where we saw that dude, that creepy.
Oh, 51, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
We should bring.
we call it.
James.
It's a nickname for a forest preserve that
Nice.
we play paintball in. So
Ooh, nice.
yeah, but it gets
Nice.
creepy. It's creepy there at night. Don't get me wrong.
It's all weird.
It is creepy. Like I will go in there, but it's creepy.
Yeah.
So like I said, go ahead, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, follow.
Falling into the ground
That's
again.
all what we need. It's for your help to follow, and if you can, just go ahead and donate to that Cash App. I think that's it. That's it for me. I got nothing else to say till next week.
I've got nothing else. Y'all stay
Victoria,
safe.
thanks for coming out. Marvin, thanks for coming out. We'll see you guys next week. And if you want to, don't forget to share it to your friends and start getting out there so we can, like I said, grow. Hopefully next week we'll have a bigger.
If we can get 10 viewers next week instead of the 5 or 6 that we've been teetering between.
If we get 50, I'm going to say 50, we will automatically go out urban. We'll go find a spot to go urban live.
Urban exploring?
Exploring live.
Okay.
We get 50 next week.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, guys.
Okay.
All right.
I'm down.
So, all right, you guys. We'll see you next week. Wait. There you go.
Next week.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye, guys.